Hello, Madam. How are you doing today? I'm quite good. I'll probably be breaking this up into a couple episodes because this is going to last real long otherwise. Alright. Coming in hot. Yeah. I want to go and slow us down here. Look at that. We can even see some of the moon. That's quite delightful. Speed her up again. Keep on this view so we can get to our periapsis. Nice and clean. Now we want to get into a more proper orbit. So we're going to slow our velocity down. Something like that. Then we'll be able to perform whatever maneuvers we want to get to any of the planets, Artoids here. Maybe it was Bop that was the astro. I don't know. So that maneuver is 52 seconds. We should probably make sure we're landing on a fairly light moon here. I keep trying to say planets. I have planets on the brain, man. So we can land at all. Let's try our experiments. Yeah, get some more data there. How's the goo doing? Never hurts to transmit, I guess. We have 16 hours before the next thing. Can't do any of those. Let's go ahead and open up our solar panels so we can get the power necessary to do everything we want. We'll do this materials bay another time just because a little extra is never a bad thing. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty, so pretty, so pretty. And putting away the solar panels for some reason. Oh well. So we got 16 hours. Let's go ahead and fast forward. Can do better than that. Yeah, I have keys I can use on this, right? Sort of hover between these last two. A little bit more. Crap. Oh well, let's fire the engines. As long as we get our orbit close enough, I'm happy. Still have a good deal of our liquid fuel. Those atomic engines actually probably are the things that got us here, to be honest. Because they are nice and efficient in the spatial type domains. You are the spatial type domain, and I am going to spatial your face up a little bit. Ignore me! Just a little bit of adjustment. Yeah. This should be quite pleasant, I think. Thing is, this always becomes your periapsis, effectively. We do maneuvers like this. And we'll call that acceptable. Alright, now where do we want to go today? Let's go ahead and go through our Ike, address, Jewel. There we go. We have the planet itself. We have Lathe, which is a watery body with an atmosphere, if I recall. Well, that would kind of make sense, actually. We have Val, which looks like some sort of dragon egg. Space dragons. We have Tylo, which looks the most surface-wise calm of the bunch. We have Bop, looks like a pebble. We have Pull, which looks like an acorn. We have Elo, which is not here. So, we have Robolander. Let's try for Tylo. Because the surface seems the calmest of the bunch, and thus most simplest to land. But then again, it is pretty heavy. Think about that. Yes, let's try for this one. We shall hopefully, Tylo, set as target. let us start our maneuverings. First up, we want to... Our nodes are pretty crazy here. But that might just be due to stuff? I don't know. Wait, is this going in the opposite direction? Am I coming at it all wrong? That might be the case. In which case, coming at 180 is probably our best option. Yep, 180, 180. Alright, let us get to this position. "24 hours. Wait. I want to always line up your maneuver so that it is going the right direction. Well in advance. "16, 15, 14, 13, 10, 9, 8, 5 hours, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bazonga. This thing's only going to take us 9 seconds here. So, getting quite on the money is probably the best thing we could do. I could probably start burning now for those 9 seconds. But whatever. Sloppy rocketry for the future of Kerbals. Alright. Should be a nice and easy one at this point. Just a few more seconds to go. Go and burn. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bonga! Bonsai! Hey! Alright, next up, if we may, we want to get an encounter here. So, we want... getting down to our green level here. Ooh, that's actually... No, don't do weird stuff here. We're right on cue, sort of, I guess. Gonna be coming right at it. Oh my god, it's coming right for me! In 1 hour? Oh. Got to be all ready here. Swinging around. No, we're probably gonna be going down. Kind of stopped caring about north, south, east, and west on this thing. Just get to the reticule. The reticule? Ridiculous thing. The sudden stop. It's actually really useful. I know I'm abusing it to hell, but yeah. Okay, because we're going to be just slowing down. 40. A little faster. There we go. Okay. 8 minutes, 7 minutes, 6 minutes, 5, 4, 3. Want to do this about 20-ish, 21 seconds out. Still hope we have enough fuel to sort of get even a proper encounter here. Let's do science. I'm sorry, I'm afraid I can't let you do that. Oh, Kerbals. Such delightful people. With such references to 2001 and the Space Odysseys. Space! It's what's for breakfast, and dinner and lunch. Fire those engines! Full power! Send back Warwick and Ajax to recover his body. Flash Gordon, savior of the universe. And this is going to be workable, I think. Hooray! Of course, I'm going to be coming at it the wrong way, I think, so there's that. Maybe I should have spun around the other direction. Whoops! Next time I'll be smart enough to do that. Come at the boons from the other direction. Bonza! Alright, a little bit more. There we go. Yeah, we can say nuts to this. And we're going to... Is there another... Oh, that's just the same one. I'm going to go ahead and come in nice and hot. Let's get focused back on our craft. There we go. Ah, I forgot we were not focused there. Hello, Jewel. Hello, Moons. Isn't that pretty? Hey! Planetary eclipse! We're still fairly far out, too. And I remember doing the time warp. Uh-oh. What's this? What's this? What's this? There's madness in the air. Is this, just sort of recalculation of the counter, I guess. Now, that does look like a pretty short one. So I might want to fire a little bit more of the engines. Running pretty low on fuel. Oh god. Maybe I should have tried for Bop. Hey, Bop. Just get us in a little closer. That's not what I wanted. This is going to be a fairly tight thing, so I'm going to see if I can calculate a maneuver to get us over there. Yeah. Something a little tighter. Longer time to pass the day. For 6 seconds in 1 day. Where is this thing? It's probably on the far side over here. It's for science! Of course, that's where it is. It's on the way over here. So I want to... get... there we go. Just in the right spot. We have 1 hour. Actually, less than that. Hooray! To get in the spot there and prep ourselves. And we're coming in. Oop. We overshot. Oh well. 3, 2, 1. Bonza! Okay, that should be good enough, I think. And if not, well, then we'll try again another time. Go ahead and get rid of that. Planetary science. It's so beautiful. Now that we're a lot closer, do we do any different science now? Not really, okay. And those are still doing their thing like that. Whee! Whee! Yep, we're coming in on the wrong direction. Gonna zoom in, because zooming is fun. Yeah. It's coming right at us! Ah! Ooh. These are pretty large moons here. Keyboard shortcuts for the win! Now we're going to have to try to do a pretty decent delta V here when we get into its orbit, or try to get into its orbit. So I'm going to go ahead and click that so we can toss a node right smack dab here. No, that's on the wrong thing, I think. There we go. Yeah. 7 minutes. I don't think that's going to be acceptable. 7 minutes. I don't have 7 minutes of fuel. Barely have enough as is. Change of plans. Lathe, you have an atmosphere. We're gonna try to land on you instead. Because I can't make it even into freaking orbit here. We're just going too fast. But if I hit your atmosphere, then we'll be able to swing through, perhaps. So, go ahead and set up a maneuver here. You are now our new target. Stay on target. Wrong way. Oh, this could be good. Come at it from the other direction. We could collide with it, or get ejected from the star system entirely. It's a 56-second burn. It's a higher orbit. Small delta V. Hooey. Hooey. So if we're coming like at a shallow angle, might be able to provide crazy burn or collision, whatever works, you know. Let's do something crazy, shall we? Now, probably should have started going the other direction. That's okay. Because I'm a crazy person. It's only a 55-second burn. We don't have many of those left. This might be for victory, for glory, for really wild things. While I was near it, I should have done the science, but oh well. We have 29 minutes before we fire our engines. Did I say 29? I say, like, 7. Did I say 7? I meant, like, 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And... that's close enough, right? Fire the engines! We're gonna be cutting it close no matter what we do, so what the hell, right? Might just run into this thing. We'll see. Or we might end up coming back at Lathe at a different weird angle, which would be all sorts of fun. By fun, perhaps blood-curdling terror, but at least Bob's not here to complain about it. Meh. I've been playing for a while, haven't I? Maybe this will be 3 episodes, we'll have to see. Hopefully I don't run out of hard drive space, so I'm not paying attention. Eee. Yeah, at the very least, when I get by, which one is this again? Tylo again, I'll be in a good position to do some more science! Alright, so that's probably a crash landing. That's something else entirely. It's an escape velocity. I can deal with that. Hopefully. Alright, let's zoom in, and we'll do any final maneuvers before we get right into its business soon enough. Hello, Julius. How you doing, Moons? As you spin around and do stuff. I do have the monopropellant. Maybe I can make use of that. Oh, Jewel, you temptress. I've wasted too much fuel doing all these maneuvers. This is not a good way to do your space program. Yeah. At least we can see everything. How's our science doing? Our science is being referencey. Yeah, this looks like it's going to be such a close encounter I might just run into the thing. Which could be hilarious. Maybe I'll bounce off. That would be impossible. Well, maybe I will miss it. I don't know. Gonna see about cutting out here. Can I add maneuver to maybe make a half-assed attempt at an orbit? I don't know. It'll be a 4-minute burn. Pretty sure that's not allowed. Okay. Do anything like that. Just get them in the right place. And cut down my time extraordinarily. So that looks like the right place. 2 minutes, still not good enough. So I just want to get it in the influence. And then I can do a better, more proper burn off that way. Because I'm pretty sure I don't have the fuel for that. Yeah, about that. 2 minutes, 40 seconds. I can't adjust this anymore to get it to a better spot, I think. Oh well. Go ahead and line things up. This will probably be an utter failure, but at least while we're in the influence, we'll be able to do lots of science in the process. It'll be fun, right? To do a close flyby of this moon and do it okay-ish, I guess. Alright, let's speed time up a bit. So we have a 2-minute, 40-second burn. Yes, while we're here, I'm going to go ahead and pause the recording, do a bunch of science. Whoop. And I'll be back when we're back. Important that we're coming in for a crash landing. So I've done a deflective type maneuver here, and then a one to get the orbit perhaps, over yonder. And yeah, even this one's going to be like a bunch of seconds. So we might be having a surprise crash landing. Well, we'll see, alright? In the meantime, I am trying to get my science transmitted. I've done a lot of it. Mystery Goo is pretty much tapped out. The gauges are in good shape. They can't do anything right now anyway. Strigu is struggling despite all the solar panels and batteries and crap. I'm all out of things as far as power goes. I'm going to have to retract the solar panels in a few moments here anyway. Material study. It's probably almost tapped out as well. And again, it's only doing small portions of it. We got like a couple hundred science out of this easily. So we'll be able to unlock something else pretty cool. Don't know what that is yet, but we'll see. I'll be back with you in a moment. Alright, we're back. We're almost to our maneuver. Just a few more seconds, we'll fire up the engines, and the solar panels are retracted because we don't want them breaking off suddenly. We are still transmitting data. I did a little bit more. The Materials Science Bay has a lot to transmit. So, yeah. And start the engines. And hopefully we'll avoid crashing. Maybe. Yeah, we can come in on a very shallow pass of the planetoid, I think. That might actually be a pretty good thing. Yeah. Nice low apoasis of 27 meters, or 1,000 meters. Alright, let's go ahead and cancel this one. We have 22 minutes till the next burn. Let's see if we can adjust this at all. Some of these will obviously get us killed. Still 3 freaking minutes. Alright. So that's sort of the minimal type burn here, and we're not going to have enough fuel at all. Hey. Not enough electric charge, they say. My lights on? My lights should not be on. Okay, now we're building up charge again. No wonder everything's being crazy. Just a slight adjustment. Okay, so I'm going to see if I can get my science budget complete, and I'll see you at the maneuver, hopefully. Coming in quick here. Are we close enough to do new types of science? Not really. And I'm gonna go ahead and speed things up slightly. We're coming in hot. Just to kiss the side of this moon. That's no moon. That's a computer-generated moon. Let's start our burn pretty soon. Trying to look for a threshold where we can get more science. We haven't quite hit it yet. About a minute 30 is when we want to start doing stuff. Those don't work, and we are doing what now? We are... No, really, seriously, what are we doing here? I'm going to go ahead and store the solar panels. These gauges are still not doing anything new. There we go. So we want to be able to do lots and lots and lots of science right here. Send it all home. And so crashing is probably not a good option. We should start our burns soon. Spamming the hell out of this. Alright, here we go! We will be unsuccessful, of course, but heck, well, maybe we'll end up somewhere interesting. It's the best we could hope for at this point. Whew, this is going to be a close one. Yeah, we're still going to miss the thing. That's good. We're going to be out of fuel. We are now out of fuel. We are coasting. We are not going to land, but that's okay. Because we are getting lots and lots of science all through the night. I think I can spam the hell out of this a little bit more. Do a few goo. We can do temperature scans now. Those are pretty good science. I think I'll also put out the solar panels. So we do our close rendezvous. Don't think I'll hit any mountains here. At the very least I can say, hey, we did a close flyby of Tylo here. And it went okay. And we'll have enough electric charge when we get back out and away. This is still pretty damn neat, even if I'm not going to actually land. It's been quite the haul today, too, in this recording session. Keep doing interesting things, and then talking about them, I guess. Commentary, it's what's for dinner? I don't know. Well, this is kind of getting to my dinner time. Maybe I should think about dinner. Guess we're getting more packages. Get another goose sample queued up. See, they don't really have a maximum hard drive, I guess, storage space on your craft. So when you start sort of spamming experiments, you can sort of get a, what do we call it, a whole bunch of them queued up simultaneously. Materials bay. Well, I think I'm going to call it a day once we get all this done. Going to do a little bit more queuing here. Temperature one always responds pretty quickly, so I can't sort of spam it. And we'll say goodbye to Tylo here. The moons, the stars, the rocks. Wait a moment. Yes! Yes! Slow us down, yo! RCS fuel? You can do it! Of course, this might break off the solar panels. I'm going to go and retract those. So I completely forgot about that. Our emergency backup not very good at accelerating the craft fuel. Maybe we'll get into orbit yet. I'll see what I can do. We're now for reals totally out of fuel. So, let's say goodbye to Tylo here. Goodbye, Tylo. No. Where is this thing gonna send us? Just on a weird, funky orbit. Forever to orbit Jewel. Until we run into something. Maybe. Well, I think we'll probably just leave you with a dramatic scene here. Go ahead and, if you'll let me, I need to turn off the engine. We pull back into our long orbit around Jewel, dancing among the planets and the moons and the robots and the space debris and the radiation and the solar photons and neutrinos and dark matter and gas and the plasma and the magnetic fields and all the wonderful things that are in space. Because space is big. There's a lot of crap out there too. Watch out where you're going. Otherwise you might run out of fuel somewhere out there. Hope you had a good day, everybody. And I will see you next time. Toodles. Did I say Toodles? Yes, I did. Good. Toodles again! Haha! Hello there, this is Isix. And I have no idea if I'm going to be doing this as its own episode or tacking it on to the previous one. But let's see what the gap in this galaxy... Well, I've been doing my science, as I'm prone to doing, and getting all the points sent back to my homeworld, and extended my lander legs for no good reason. And just letting this probe swing around Jewel, when I noticed we're going to make an encounter. Now, we don't have any fuel on this baby, so this might just be like a mini episode or tacked on or something like that. But let's see where it takes us, eh? We're going to go ahead and speed her up. Goodbye, Tylo again. Actually, that was Bop. Yeah. We're going to make a close encounter with Lath. Remember, we have no fuel, so this is kind of pointless, but we'll see what happens, right? Alright, slow us down. Now, we don't get close enough to Jewel to do anything clever like a new batch of science from a lower altitude, but yeah, this could be interesting. Come on, come on, come on! There she is. The beauty of deep space. Just a little bit further on. Yeah. Yeah, see? Maybe if I just keep swinging around, we'll get an interesting encounter at some point. So, we are now low enough to do science. Woot! We're gonna do a bunch more science. Come on, spam the crap out of that. The mystery goo. Now, we're not gonna be close encountering like we did with Tylo, so we're not gonna be able to do a low altitude setup. We're already out of electric charge, so we're just gonna store this up. Then we're gonna do a nice flyby. Yeah, we're gonna be pretty far out there. At least we get a nice close-up view of this little gem. Alright, and that's good. One more goo. And a few more materials science bay. Yeah. Okay, and then I'll go ahead and shut up. Let the sights speak for themselves. Do our dance. Oh, too fast. That's less dramatic that way. Okay, here we go. Little blue planet, far from the star, heated by geothermal energy and plasma from afar. You shine darkly at the edge of space. And this Kerbal race has come to visit your face. Haha! Poetry. In motion. Kind of. Oh well, maybe I'll go ahead and do some more swings while we're sort of out here like this. More material science bag. We are starting to turn down a little bit there. So this means that if we get a manned lander, we can come here. We don't have to worry about material science bays or goo canisters. Just the small science packages, which would be quite clever, really. Goodbye, Lath. You are beautiful. Stay wonderful. Alright, so let's zoom out here. See if we make any other close encounters in the next few orbits. And just sort of let our sciencing happen. On the transmit side, yeah, our solar panels are deployed. So who knows, maybe we'll crash into something. This is probably the least rocketry bit of Kerbal space program ever. Oh, we're getting another close encounter with Lath. be coming back down. Looks like we're sort of like like a Keplerian type structure with this particular moon here, which is an amazing coincidence. And Bazonga! And we went right by it. At least we're in a lower orbit again. Any new material science? Not really. 400 some days. Let's do another swing. Or several. We're going to keep doing it. It's going to keep tossing us into higher and lower orbits, and we'll see all sorts of amazing things happen, I think. Now, we will want to slow down a little bit early on the next pass. This is like what Galileo or something like that does, or maybe it was Cassini. Sort of a weird set of orbits. Alright. We're still uploading data from that previous thing. I really perhaps went a little too crazy on that. Yeah, material science bays are pretty much tapped out. Same with the goo. And all other important things. There you are. Stay beautiful, little blue dot. Hello again. Should change up our orientation thing at some point here. Maybe not. Are we close? Kind of. Sort of. Not really. We get pretty damn close to these things for it to count, as it were. So today's laid-back episode of Kerbal Space Program is all about the letter Q and the number 1 billion. For billions and billions of planets in the night sky. Yeah, those are all tapped. Those are super tapped. Alright, let's go ahead and just speed her up. Woo, I should have slowed down there a little bit. Oh, doggy. Aperture science, doing the best because we can. I'm only thinking this song because of science. Will we encounter the little blue dot planet again? Maybe we will on the next pass because it's now showing up. I don't know, I'm just sort of amused by all this. Say we're gonna lower our orbit again. Maybe one of these will suddenly just happen into an encounter with one of these other ones that we just keep missing. Nope. Nope. Missed it. Just barely. Seems to be slowly draining our orbital momentum. Or something. I don't know. Which should be useful. Maybe we'll eventually end up in a much smaller orbit around Joule. It's like a gravity assist type maneuver. Didn't really expect to be able to pull something like that off ever. Equal time in equal space. In equal angles. Not quite, but pretty damn close. Orbits, they are beautiful things. Hey, wait a moment. We're done transmitting. That's not allowed to happen. Or maybe it is. Well, I'm going to go ahead and perhaps pause the video here, but I might just end it as well. If I do, toodles, otherwise I'll be back with you with a new and more interesting encounter. Maybe. I get for fast-forwarding way too far. We are now escaping the Joule system. Made a close pass by Val here, and went wing right out of town. So we'll be leaving the wonderful Joule system here. Our science is out. Well, almost out. Our time is short. And yeah, I'll probably just make this a mini episode. Let's go ahead and just fast forward here. I'm kind of curious where it sends us, if anywhere interesting. 'Cause who knows, maybe we'll be back someday, the far future. Or it could send us back home, almost. Yeah, think our days at Jewel are finished. Oh well, until next time, everybody. Be well and toodles.